Good day, everyone. You're welcome back to another episode of Benny's Talk Podcast. And in today's episode, I'm talking about something very, very important. I'm talking about you. I mean, how to discover your identity. Okay, I made an episode that talks about the importance of discovering your identity and what an identity is. But this episode focuses on how. Firstly, you need to have this settled in your mind. As long as you are here, you are somebody. I mean, as long as you're on this earth, you are somebody because God cannot take his time to create a nobody. I mean, that is absolutely impossible. You are made in the image of God. And I also understand that there happened to be a conceptualization stage before you were made the way you are. So, your stature, your height, your complexion is not an accident. Everything was well planned. I mean, was well planned. God told Jeremiah, before I formed you in the belly, I knew thee. I knew thee. So you being here is not a mistake. I mean, as long as you are here, you are somebody because God cannot take his time to create a nobody. That is absolutely impossible. The second thing that you need to understand this, there is no to you on it. We have role models and we have mentors, but no one is doing what you are meant to do the way you are meant to do it. And the truth is, no one can do it. No one can do you. I used to say one thing that if I write a full podcast script and I give it to one of my friends to create the video, she can't do it the way I will do it because she don't have my voice, she don't have my energy, she don't have my gesticulation, she don't have my voice, and overall she don't have my audience. So that's not possible. No one is doing what you are meant to do just the way you are meant to do it. The third thing you need to have settled in your mind is no one is better than you and you are not better than anyone. So don't entertain this thought of, oh, I don't think I'm good enough, I don't think I can do it. You can do it and you've got this. No one is better than you. I used to say that everyone is an actor on it. So if you are convinced that you are meant to take a role, take the role irrespective of what other actors will say. Everyone on it, we are actors and we have scripted roles to follow. Yeah. So don't be afraid of what other people are saying. Once you know who you are, you'll be able to live free of what they are saying. You need to learn to build a system against what other people are saying so that it won't affect you. No one is better than you, and you are not better than anyone. I understand that one thing that is really rampant among youth is fear, worry, and anxiety about the future. Maybe not all though, but then why should you be worried? The book of Luke, chapter 12, verse 25 to 26 says, which of you, with taking thought, can add to his stature 1 cubit? If ye then be not able to do that which is least, why take it thought for the rest? When I went home for holiday, my sister told me that the devil wants us to worry. And sincerely speaking, I agree to that because when we are worried, we are no longer ourselves and we can easily be manipulated. So don't let the devil use you. Don't enter into that like worriness state, that anxiety state that you'll be so anxious. Okay, so now having establishing those points, then how do you discover yourself? Number one, trust God. When I was preparing for this episode, I was like, should I use trust God or give your life to Jesus or let God run your life? So I eventually decided to use trust God. There's this illustration about identity that I watched on YouTube some times ago. There is this man and his young son. The young son was disturbing his father and the father wanted to rest. So the man gave the son the map to go and arrange it. He scattered it, then he told the son to go and arrange it. Then after some time the guy came back with the map well arranged. The man was surprised and he was like, who helped you to arrange it? Then the young boy answered that, oh, there is a picture of a man behind the map. All I did was to put the picture of the man together, then I was able to arrange the map. You know what? You were created by God and for God, and you cannot do purpose without God. There are Bible verses that speak concerning you. Beautiful verses like, for I know the thought I think towards you, thought of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. Verses like, are 5 sparrows not sold for 2 copper coin, yet none of them are forgotten by the Lord. The years of your head are all numbered. Do not be afraid. Ye are of more value than many sparrows. Do not be afraid, for I will be with you. Do not be dismayed, for I will be your God. Also, verses like, for with God nothing shall be impossible. All these beautiful verses and more. That is why I decided to use the word trust God, because you need to trust who you will give your heart to. And when you trust someone, you'll be able to believe every word they said and everything they want you to do for them. Imagine when you love that girl, when you love that girl and you trust her that she can't do anything that will hurt you. If she asks you for something, won't you give her? You simply try all your possible best to make life comfortable for her. The same thing applicable to trusting God, giving your heart to Jesus, giving the will of your life to Jesus. You simply trust God, and when you trust God, you will see Him doing miracles with your life. So you need to know God before you can trust Him. There is no two way. Jesus is the way to God. So give your life to God and give your life to Jesus and let Him run your life for you, and you see everything working out for your good. Okay, so the second point there is reading great books. My mom and I were just having this very random conversation one day, and she was like, oh, to make it in life now has become easier than the way it was before, because there are people that have done what you wish to do. All you need to do is to follow their process and you will achieve what you want to achieve. There are people that have poured out their heart, their success stories into hard copies. You can even get the soft copies if you can't afford the hard copies. So you need to read books. You need to learn from people who have gone through that path, who have journeyed the process of what you wish to become. Follow their step and you will achieve that thing which you wish to achieve. So the third point there is investing in mentorship and coach by people of great minds. One thing I'm always eager of is to hear from great minds. When they say there is a program, there's an enlightenment program, I always want to jump on it because there are people of value there and I really want to hear what they are for me. So invest in it. Trust me, it's worth it. It will definitely pay off. What you get will be more than what you offer. So pay that money for that coaching, pay that money for that class. It's not too expensive. One thing I'm always grateful for is my friends and my family. Those guys are really, really creative. As a matter of fact, shout out to my friends and shout out to my classmates. Thank you so much for being amazing, because in my class I can say that almost everyone is doing one thing or the other, and even my friends too. We do have conversation on how to make our life better and how it is. That's the kind of people you want to keep around you too. When it is not only friend of let's party today, let's party tomorrow. No, it's not helping you. Yes, it's not helping you. So you need to learn how to have people of like minds around you. And there are some situations that we find ourselves in a society where we can't where those people are not helping us and we can't actually remove ourselves from those communities. So you need to learn how to build a system so that those people will not have a huge impact on you. You need to learn how to save yourself from all those kind of people, and I see God helping you in Jesus' name. Amen. Having people of like minds around you really helps you in becoming who you dream to become and the world you wish to create. Fourth point is speak out. There are times that we want to do something and we don't know how to go about it. Telling a friend or a family is not a bad idea. So you wish to achieve that thing and you don't know how to go about it, you don't need to keep it to yourself. Talk about it with a friend. It is good when you do it alone, but it is better when you talk about it with your friend. So don't be shy to reach out to your friend. Don't be shy to reach out to that wise cosmate that you think you have. Don't be shy to reach out to your family member or your siblings. Speak to them and ask them to help you. The last point that I'll be mentioning is take action. Start where you are with what you have. I know we have a very big dream, but we still need to take that very first step. I saw a post one time ago, something like your first episode of podcast will not be good, your first book will not be something like that. But you still need to take that step because it's only get better as you go on. I know you may not have that very good phone for recording, you may not have that microphone that when you speak into you, oh my god, your voice will sound so good, but you really want to do something in that line. So that is why you need to start with what you have and where you are. Tomorrow is too late. It's not that tomorrow may be too late, tomorrow is too late. Start now with what you have and you see everything getting better as you go on. I really hope you take those actions that will help you to become the better person you wish to become. I really hope you start creating the world you wish to see. I really hope you stop doubting yourself and keep believing in yourself always. I really hope you remain confident and courageous at all time. I really hope you keep serving God and keep trusting God all the rest of your days. That will be the end of this episode of Benny's Talk Podcast. If you are still here, you are the boss. Thank you so much for staying. Please, your comment assures me that you get the message, and your subscription encourages me to do better in the next video. So please subscribe and also drop your comment. Thank you so much, and see you in the next episode.